Yes.
Good afternoon,
Yeah,
ma'am.
we meeting after a long time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. I think
And
after
how are
two
you?
months, maybe after two. Yes, pretty well. And
Yes, yes,
how's you? I hope
yes.
everything
I'm great.
well.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Everything is okay. No, there is no problem.
Okay, fine, fine. Good to know. Yes.
Ma'am, I know about yourself, but first of all, please introduce for yourself. It is short introduction, yeah, for my viewers.
Okay. As you know, my name is Alka and I come from the city of Lucknow. It's in Uttar Pradesh. And you know about my academics, yeah, I'm a postgraduate in English. Also, I'm blessed with two sons, and my husband is a retired banker. Yeah, that's about me.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, right now also you are a senior citizen, and you are also speaking very well, and you are learning English, and but what is your goal right now?
Sorry, what's my goal?
Yes,
Okay, well, you introduce yourself for me. Just a minute.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely. First of all, thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I
Yes.
am Santanu Das. I am from West Bengal. By professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject. And if I talk about my hobbies, I always like playing cricket and football. Apart from also, I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. And that's all about me. It is my spot introduction, ma'am.
Okay, that's good to hear about you. Yes, because I wanted to get your introduction fresh. Though we had spoken last, I think 2 months back we had spoken. So I thought I'd forgotten a bit. So I thought to refresh myself with your introduction. Yes, Shantanu, you were asking me something.
Yes, yeah. Right now, also you are senior citizens and you are also learning English. And but what is your goal?
Yeah, Shantanu, to learn English, there's no such goal of mine. Actually, no such goal. At this age, I think I don't have any goals, but only just because I love this language and I love to I love to interact with different people these days. So it's a good pastime as I'm a social person, so I like to interact with different people daily. So that's just to pass out my time and get more fluency. Only about that. Actually, not any. I don't have to go to any profession or to any college. I've done everything in my life. So yeah, it's just a good pastime. So that's why I'm connecting. No such goal. Yes.
Yes, yes. Ma'am, also I follow you every single day. You also talk many people every single day. But how many season do you take in a day?
Yeah, it's at least three, maximum to three, not more than that. Yeah, on last Sunday, I took 5 sessions. So after taking five, I was so exhausted, my mind and physically also, I was very exhausted. So I thought that I won't go more than three. So three is sufficient. Yeah.
Yeah. And ma'am, when did you start your English speaking journey?
Yeah, it's been in February. It's been more than 3 months.
Yes, yes. And you have been speaking English about 3 months, but you are also speaking very well. Your fluency is good. But what do you think? What is the most important part for speaking English? I know also to speak English fluently, always you have to follow four rules: ALS, RW, listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
Yeah,
But what do you think? What is the most important part for speaking English?
Yeah, see, there are four things as you mentioned. So all the four things are very necessary, I should say. But the most important, what I think, is to speak, go on speaking. As much as we will speak, we will get to speak more better. So speaking is very necessary, and all the three things left are very necessary, like listening and reading and watching, and of course conversation. Speaking is the I think the first part from all these three that is very important.
Yes. Yeah, also, I agree with you. Also, you are right. Also, I listening and speaking is the most important part for speaking English. Actually, I belong to village area. There is no good environment for speaking English. No one speaking English in our locality, and I realize that in our locality there are brilliant students. They are educated
Yeah.
person, they got 100 marks in out of 100 in English subject. They can write properly, but they can read properly, but they cannot speak properly because also because of they do not practice. Yeah, practice is the most important key.
Yeah, of course, you are so true. Yes, your name is Biltu. No, I was just calling you Biltu. Okay. So what happened here?
All right.
So this is a yeah. To speak, to keep on speaking is the first, foremost important part. Because if you talk about me, I was very good at writing. When I appeared for my MA exam, I was very good at writing. I could write anything, essay. I got good marks every time when I wrote anything. But when it came to speaking, so I never had a practice, in my adulthood to speak with anybody. So, but now as I see myself, that it has been 3 months for me to go on speaking. Every day I speak with you people. So I have gained so much of confidence in me. So now I think I can speak much better to anybody, and I'm more comfortable and confident to speak to anybody, I think. And yeah, because when I had given my post graduation, I wrote very well in my exam. But
Yes.
when I had a viva, I was not able to speak that good. And of course, my viva was not good that time. So somewhere I thought maybe the examiners may fail me because it's not been good. So because I was not able to speak. But if I had this kind of fluency, maybe I would have spoken much better. So for me, I think as much as we will speak every day, we'll go on speaking more and more. So for me, this has worked a lot in my these days. Yeah. And
Yes. Yes.
initially, when I joined you after before 2 months back, and I was not that confident to speak with you, but now I find myself, yeah, I'm more confident. Yeah.
Yes. Ma'am, earlier, did you join any coaching center? Did you join any institute for your speaking English?
No, never I had joined. Only with the help of this conversation, this has worked me. Yeah.
And you also every single day, right now, also you are talking to another people through this application Skype. But earlier, did you use any another application?
Yeah, besides Skype, you're asking besides Skype.
Yes. Yes.
No. Yeah, besides Skype, no, only on this Skype I've spoken to some speakers. Like they are a YouTuber and they are, I must say, they are a coach of English. Like village that is in Yashoda man, the Hati madam.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So before I was on this group, I had spoken to once or twice to the Hati madam and 3 times to Meenu Puri and 1 or 2 times to Mansi Prajapati. They are a good YouTuber. So to them I had spoken, and after that I had joined this group. But besides this, not any group I have joined. I'm only on Skype. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And ma'am, do you like reading book? Do you like reading newspaper?
Too much. See, newspaper here. See, magazine here. Everything is with
Yes.
me. I read a lot. I read a lot. In the morning when I get up, I finish my yoga and exercise. That after that I read newspaper, and yeah, after conversation when I'm so exhausted with the conversation and to get my mind refreshed and to to feel lighter. So what I do, I pick some magazine, I start reading anything, and when I'm so tired, so I listen to music as well. So these are two types of things which I get relaxed, with reading books and listening to music. That is about me. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Also, you also every single day you read the newspaper for your improving your vocabulary skill. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, daily. Yes, daily. Yeah. And
I also
it's building up
I
vocabulary too. Yeah, I'm saying the reading habits, they are building up my vocabulary as well. Because there
yes.
was a limited vocabulary with me when I was not into the reading of newspaper. Yeah, the magazines and English content I used to read almost since my childhood. I was very fond of reading. But when I joined this group, no, so I decided to take an English newspaper. We used to have a Hindi paper. Then my husband suggested me, why don't you take an English paper so that your vocabulary will get built. So when I joined this group, I started having an English paper as well. And see, yeah, in the English
Yes.
paper, you find so many new words each day. Yeah.
And ma'am, I would like to ask one question. Actually, while speaking and while conversation, also I get stuck because of vocabulary, and the proper vocabulary does not come in that time. But after conversation, I was thinking it was very easy. But that time also it does not come in my mind because of vocabulary. I don't have a lot of vocabulary. But ma'am, I am asking one question. How did I improve my vocabulary skill?
Yeah, see, are you in the habit of reading or not? First tell me, are you in the habit? No?
I don't like reading.
Okay. You don't like reading, okay. Uh, so when you read, no,
Actually,
yeah. So when you read anything, any story, any English content, paper, so it's not that you get everything at a one go. There are some words in the stories, in the newspaper also, so that we don't get the meaning exactly. So one should be in the habit of reading to build up the vocabulary. Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay, and yeah, and if you're not in the reading of vocabulary, you can go in the grammar book. There are synonyms. There are synonyms for every word. Okay,
yes, yes,
so from there you can learn because one word has different meanings. One word has almost four or five meanings, different meanings. So you can collect from there. Surprise. Suppose I say that for you, you know the meaning of surprise. What is the meaning of surprise? आपको मालूम है surprise का मतलब क्या है? And suppose
yes,
you're talking to anybody and and then if you have a good vocabulary, so for surprise, anytime if you don't remember the word surprise, you want to develop it vocabulary, then you can use like astounded. I was very jolted, I was astounded, I was so. In 2 3 words, if you are acquainted with the 2 3 words, you can put them in your conversation anywhere if you're not in the fund of reading. Yeah.
yes, yes. I also watch the YouTube video. When I watching the YouTube video, that time also I watch the YouTube video with subtitle, and that time also I read. Yeah. Mm. And ma'am, do you watch the YouTube video in English?
Yeah, too much, too much. Before going to bed at night. So at least 2 or 3 videos, conversational videos, I do watch every day without fail. I watch. Like there are on English Yari, there are many coaches, good coaches on English Yari, and on many apps. I don't remember right now. Yeah, but I daily listen to them, and I'm so fan of one Mr. Gopalan. He's on English
Yes,
Aryan
yes,
clapping, I think, on these in some of these apps. So Mr. Gopalan, I every day I hear his conversational video. I'm sorry,
yes,
so well he speaks. Everybody, like there are so many coaches, everybody speaks very well. So I listen to them. And sometimes, to Sudha Murthy, I hear her videos here. Yeah, that's
yes.
all.
And ma'am, what do you think? English grammar is important for speaking English?
English grammar, see, as I think, basic everybody knows. Shantanu, I think the basics, everybody knows about the grammar. And
Yes,
everybody have learned tenses in their school days. So what's the use of going and learning more and more grammar and getting confused with the. So if we get confused whether we have to go for grammar or we have to we have to go for the conversation. So I think in this way, the person will be confused. So better leave the grammar portion and get into the conversation. As much as we will speak, will be day and day by better we'll become every day. I'm sure about that. No,
yes,
no
yes,
necessary. Grammar is not that necessary, I think.
yes. And ma'am, right now also you are belong to Lucknow, but the summer season is going on. And how is the weather in your state?
Yeah, weather, it's sweltering hot these days. And yeah, temperature is though has decreased a bit. So it's a little comfort, but not that. Still, it's too hot outside. Yeah, it's little better. I can say a little better. Yeah. And you
Yes,
are
yes,
from West Bengal, right?
yes, yes. I'm from West
And
Bengal. It is too hot in our state. Yeah, temperature
yeah,
increase day by day. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I know. Yeah.
And ma'am,
So
do you like traveling?
yeah, I love traveling some days, some years back. But now, as it's my age also, so I feel something. I don't feel like going by the train. And my husband, every time he prefers going by train because he is in the habit of talking to different people. So he travels like he wants to travel by the train. And I, if somebody asks me how you will travel, so I prefer traveling by flight because nowadays it's not very exhausting for me to travel by the train. It takes so many. If I had to go to Mumbai, my son is there in the Mumbai, and if I go by the train, it will take a lot of time to reach Mumbai. So for me, that's very tiresome. I feel like I'm not interested to traveling. Yes, yeah.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, how many states did you visit in our country?
Sorry.
How many states? How many states did you visit in our country?
Okay. Yeah, there are many states like we have at least 28 to 29 states in India.
29.
But
Yes, yes.
from them, I had visited like Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, and
Yes, yes.
of course, to West Bengal too, Assam.
Yeah.
Only so many states. I visited many states because why I visited so many states, and I got to like my father was in railways, so he used to get
Oh,
transferred,
yeah.
from one place to another. And when I got married, then my husband had a transferable job, and now my son is having a transferable job. So everybody,
Yes, yes.
so that's why we have been to many states and many places I have been in my life actually. And the most beautiful state what I found, I love Maharashtra too much. Maharashtra is
Yes.
very nice. I lived there for many years. Yeah.
And ma'am, have you visited?
Yes.
Have you visited any another country?
No, no, not any other country. I wish to go abroad,